Guess what day it is? Just guess. Come on, you know what day it is. You don't know? How could you not know? It might be the most beautiful day, no, the greatest day. Okay, I'll tell you. It's Hump Day. It's time for the Hump Day podcast with Matt and Zoe.
And we're back with another episode of the Hump Day podcast with my brother.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Zoe. And today we got a great episode. We're going to be talking about something that you guys are very interested in. And my brother's going to give you guys the rundown.
So we're going to be talking about the play-in tournament and the playoffs. It's a big-time sports time right now. First, we do want to say Happy Easter to everybody.
Happy Easter.
We won't see y'all again until after Easter, so
right.
Happy Easter. Enjoy your weekend with your family. Also, Coach Bud did get fired.
Oh, he
The
did?
Suns coach. Yeah, they let him go. He gets $10 million a year just to sit
Smoked
home,
them.
though.
Smoked them.
Yeah, he's too much of a strict coach. He's like from Popovich. So you're gonna do it his way, or you're not gonna do it at all.
Really, he should have full control if he the coach. You know what I mean? He have the team best interest at heart. I don't see why it shouldn't go his way.
Yeah, I agree. But you have Kevin Durant on the team, so they're trying to please him, I'm sure. I think he's gone this offseason.
I think he's going to.
They tried to trade Bradley Beal, and he said no. So.
Yeah, I don't think nobody wants him anyway.
Nah, maybe not. I don't think he's able to be a 3 and like a third option.
Yeah, correct.
And I don't think he's good enough to be a first, maybe a second option. We'll see, though. So the way the playoffs work, you have the play-in tournament. You got the 7th, 8th seed play one game. Whoever wins goes ahead and plays. How does it go? They play the 2nd seed, I believe. Whoever wins out of 7th, 8th plays the 2nd seed. And then they go to a loser's bracket. Now the 9th and 10th seed in each conference play each other. Whoever wins plays against the loser of that 7th and 8th seed.
Okay.
Then who wins that plays against the number 1 seed.
All right. Let's see
So
how
it's a little complicated. We'll go over it sort of quickly tonight. We do record this on Tuesdays, so we're recording it before the games. We will post it after the game, so you'll be able to critique us on our picks. So tonight, the Magic and Hawks, I believe, play at 7:30 tonight. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the rundown on that, I guess. So the Magic, they do have an injury. You got Jalen Suggs out and Moritz Wagner, Franz Wagner's brother. Yeah. He's not a big deal, player on the team, but Jalen Suggs is he's one of their top players. Probably if they have a big 3, that will be one of their big 3.
Banchero's definitely playing.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
And then you got Franz Wagner. And I mean, after that, you got Corey Joseph. He's a solid starter. Yep. And then you got Anthony.
Kind of remind me of Van Fleet a little bit.
Of who? Van
Corey
Fleet?
Joseph, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They used to play on the same team. I think they both played on the Raptors.
Yeah, they kind of
you got Anthony Black. He's a tall point guard, about 6'7", I think, 6'6". You got Cole Anthony. He's a good shooter. A little small. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his father played in the NBA. Wendell Carter Jr. is their center.
Oh, yeah, they got him too. Okay.
Yeah, and then Jonathan Isaac, Bitaji off the bench, and then KCP, your boy, is the shooting guard. Remember we were talking about him, wondering where he was at? Yeah, he's on the Magic.
Okay.
He's that 3-and-D player. Real quick stats: their points leader is Franz Wagner. Mm-hmm. Their rebounds leader is Carter Jr. Obviously, their center at 7.2. Franz Wagner at 24.1. Assists for Franz Wagner, 4.7. That's concerning to me if their team leader is only at 4.7. KCP has the most steals, clearly, 1.3. And Bitazi has the most blocks. I did not get that.
So Ben ain't in there nowhere.
No, so he didn't play a lot of games this season, so he didn't qualify to be on like a list.
Okay.
You have to have a certain amount. So I tried to kind of differentiate that. He may have actually. Let me look at his stats real quick.
Okay.
And go ahead and tell me what you think about the game. Atlanta Magic, right here.
Okay, and let's see what the stats is for Atlanta. Okay, they got Trey Dyson Daniels. I can't even read some of this stuff.
So you got Trey Dyson Daniels. That's Ricochet. That's that rookie, number 1 draft pick. Okay. I don't know how to say his name. Ricochet. I don't even know who Gui is. But
but they got Okongwu.
Yeah, Okongwu. Yeah.
Niang.
Yep.
Man. Terrence Mann.
Yeah. And Karis LeVert.
Capella's
Capella's injured, and Jalen Johnson, their young guy, and their center.
Well,
Jalen
they definitely
Johnson's
still
injured.
got Dyson Daniel out there.
Oh, dude,
They
he
got
had
Trey.
3 steals a game this season. I've never seen anything like that.
I hope he get Defensive Player of the Year, and they got
I hope so,
Terrence
too.
Mann and Karis LeVert. I'm going to go with. I think I'm gonna go with the Hawks.
So Banchero had 46 games played, but he did score 26 points per game. But I feel like that's
Which
not
would
enough
put him
games
above
to-
Wagner, correct?
Yeah, but it's 46.
He could
games,
go
so-
off.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely that.
This is tough. This is tough.
So I'll go ahead
This
and tell
a
you,
great
ESPN
matchup, man.
said 66% chance that Magic win. Obviously, that don't mean nothing. What I see is Dyson Daniels is a defensive monster.
Yes, he
like
is.
nobody expected this except for people who play 2K. They knew about him. His cards were nice in 2K last year.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, man. I'm gonna go with the underdogs. I'm gonna go with the Hawks.
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm gonna go with the Hawks.
Franz Wagner is tall. KCP's good on defense.
I'm gonna go with the Hawks.
The only thing I see that's going to be the wild card here is because Jalen Suggs isn't there. If Jalen Suggs was there, it'd be a wash. They wouldn't even be in this seed right now if Jalen Suggs was there. They are, I believe, the 9th and 10th seed. So this is win or go home
Correct.
type situation.
Correct.
So let me see.
So
what
who you
we
got?
here? Yeah, they're actually. Oh, they're the 7th and 8th. Okay.
Okay.
So they're win and in, and then lose, and they get another chance.
That's right.
Myself, I don't know. It's tough. But without Jalen Suggs, I believe the Hawks are going to take it. Trae Young's just too nice. Like he was a league leader in assists, and then Dyson Daniels, league leader in steals. Sorry about that. Say that 10 times fast. I don't think there's any debate there between me and you. For some reason, ESPN says 66% for the Magic.
I'm
do
going
know
with the underdog.
Wagner and Banchero are going to be hard to like rail in.
Contain.
But yeah, contain. But Trae Young is just going to light them up, and they need a nice day from Trae.
Oh yeah.
It's a pretty close game for me. But without
He's
without
a little more
Suggs-
accustomed to the playoffs, so
Yeah.
he's a little more accustomed to these moments.
Trae
so,
Young?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Magic
I'm gonna go with him.
are a younger
They're a
team.
little inexperienced.
I don't think Banchero's ready to take that lead, but maybe the next game, they'll go ahead and win. We'll see though. All right, so we'll go real quick into the next one. Grizzlies, Golden State Warriors. That's tonight at 10:00. So you got. I'll go over
Grizzlies fell to the play-in,
the play-in. Yeah, they're the 7th, 8th seed.
and they should.
So this is the
they
7th,
shouldn't
8th
be
seed.
playing in.
Yeah, they play-in.
I thought it was the 9th and 10th that play in order to play. That's
So the
right.
9th and 10th play and the 7th and 8th. Now the
Yeah.
7th and 8th play each other, and then the one that loses gets to try again.
Yeah.
In the little loser game.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Against the winner of the 9th and 10th. That's how they keep the same amount of playoff teams, but they
I
extended
think
it to
Steph
10
won it.
total.
I'm gonna go with Golden State. I'm going with Golden State. They got Steph. They got Pajinski. That guy has
He's nasty, yeah.
been very, very, very good for them. Butler, they got that dog in him. They got that dog in Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
They got the shoot your lights out, Steph partner Hill, and they got Kuminga who can be versatile at all
He's
levels.
athletic as crazy.
I'm gonna and Moody too. Moody is
not
a good
bad.
defensive player as well.
And then they got Gary Payton the second. That's GP2.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going with
He's
them.
small, but he's nasty.
Looney, all of these guys know how to play their position. I'm going with I'm going with GS.
All right, I'm not going with the Grizzlies. I agree with you on the Golden State Warriors, but I do want to point out a couple of concerns I have for this matchup, right? The tallest player on the Golden State Warriors team is 7 foot tall.
Okay.
And that's Quentin Post. He barely plays at all.
Okay.
The next tallest is Looney, who has a lot of championship experience. He's solid, but he's not guarding a man that's 7'4".
Correct.
Next tallest, Draymond Green. I believe he's 6'7".
Yeah.
He's not guarding somebody that's 7'4".
Nah, because his focus is going to be on Triple J.
Oh, he's gonna negate Triple J.
Yeah.
Triple J is not having a game this game. Either he's getting thrown out from technical fouls or something. Draymond's just that good. Everybody can say whatever they want, but that man is is amazing.
Yes,
He's
he
up
is.
there in DPOY.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Dyson
His
Daniels
defensive
gets it.
IQ is up there along with his floor general IQ, man. I'm telling you, he's definitely
very good.
He's a good card to have in your deck, that's for sure.
So, Ja Morant, the legend himself, with all those celebrations, boy, I'm ready to see some of those. You seen his grenade one? Covers the ears, throws a grenade in the crowd.
Word?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
You gotta
the
check out some of
NFL
our
got him for
reels,
that
man.
too?
The NBA, they warned him about the gun thing. I don't think they cared about the grenade thing.
Okay. All right. Then they're starting to ease up. I think the NBA is restricting him at all levels from anything that he's doing.
Turning into the bad guy. Like,
I mean,
he needs
it's
to
the
calm
same
it down.
thing if you make a 3-point shot and you like, pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
So what, you gonna say you can't do that? Come on. You know, I just think it's too much. I
can see the NBA getting rid of him just because what he's doing. So
and what he's doing can be harmless.
I heard I think on the 520 podcast they were talking about they got rid of Iverson, and that's something they could do to Ja Morant. He needs to be careful. I enjoy it. It's fun to watch, but also like watch out for yourself. Don't lose your career over it. But if the NBA is okay with it, the NBA is okay with it.
Yeah, at some point his mindset gotta transition as well too. Like, you're a grown man. You're not a kid. You know,
he's just trolling.
You're
he's
definitely
just trolling.
not from the streets, and you don't want to let those antics be the reason why you could either lose your whole career, which means that then you will be in the hood where you're definitely not from. And
I don't think he'll be in the hood ever with the money he's made now.
Hey,
I mean, but people go broke too.
People make poor investments decisions.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Poor business decisions.
Real quick, the Grizzlies' big three, we could say, is Ja Morant, Bane, and Triple J.
Bane is going to have a good game.
Bane's solid. Yeah, you see that guy's.
Bane is good.
He's solid.
Bane is good. He's a difference maker too.
They got
man.
Pippen Jr. on there. They got Luke Kennard.
Too.
He's a sniper.
Yep.
They got Aldama. He's okay down there, down low, to replace Triple J and Edie. So there's a couple things I see. If they just feed the big man, they should have no problem winning this game. But that's not going to happen because he's not even one of their top players, right?
Correct.
But what I see is 7-4 down there. Let him eat. Who's going to guard him down there without fouling him? Now, the other point to this is they're just going to pick and roll him to death. And he can't guard Steph Curry on the pick and roll.
So now you gotta.
He's gonna have to play a masterful game.
Now you're gonna have to put 3s versus 2s.
Yeah,
and I don't really see how Steph ain't gonna miss but so much.
He can't miss a 2 if he's being guarded by Draymond or something. He ain't missing that.
And when you getting shaked out of your boots.
Yeah.
By the king of all shooters.
Seen it.
By the king of all shooters. I was, you know what I mean? So this is that game right there. It's going to be the best game.
They might have to mess around with like a little zone or something. But I honestly don't think the coach is going to say, hey, let's feed Edie. Because you got to keep Ja happy.
You really don't. It's not about Ja.
Well, I mean,
see, there's where the mindset of the team is definitely going to lose anyway.
So tell me though, do you think if they just fed Edie down low, they'd be able to win it?
If they seen that it was absolutely no way that Golden State could stop him, feed him. Period. Yeah. It's about winning and getting to the next round.
I don't think anybody on their team can guard. I don't care how good Draymond is, how long his arms are.
I don't even know if Edie is that good though.
He's 7'4".
That doesn't matter.
I won't say he's that good yet.
Okay, then no.
He's not
then
quick.
I'm not feeding him a damn thing.
No.
No. You can get on the court.
Down there,
I'm going to feed you minutes.
If he's down there posted up,
I'm going to feed you minutes on the court.
They better feed him with a mouse in the house.
On the court.
They better feed him with a mouse in the house. That's all I know.
I mean, obviously, he's a center and he's good at his position. I just don't know in these moments if this is where he's ready to rise or if he can mentally, take the pressure that's of tonight itself. You know what I mean? But I don't want to rule him out, but he shouldn't be the vocal point. You don't want to put all of that pressure on him because if he failed, it might be something that could destroy his career, him possibly, mentally possibly.
If I was the coach, I'd feed Edie all day as long as he can handle it. As long as he can't be guarded. I mean, maybe somebody jumps higher than him and blocks it or whatever. But I think it'd be more fouls than anything. I think the coach is going to make
the best decision to put the team in a position to win.
That's not a bad call. A couple of quick things. Golden State 3-1 in the series versus the Grizzlies. Also, they're 0-3 in playing games.
I
They
was
have not
looking at
won
that stat.
one playing game yet. So, all that being said, that's previous seasons. That's regular season. I think
They've
Golden
been
State
an
wins it.
extremely hungry team since the
With Jimmy?
addition of Jimmy.
And Jimmy's not even like the main
He's
guy.
not.
I think he likes
I
the
think
second
he's
man.
doing the little things that are not only putting him in a position, but everyone else in a. He's been assisting too. Like he's hitting the open man. Like he's not. He's not selfish.
He's made that way.
He's not selfish.
When he was on the Bulls, he was just like that.
Yeah,
too.
he's not selfish.
Remember, he played with Derrick Rose.
I don't think I've had that much time to observe his play as I do now. Even with him on Miami, I didn't get enough chance to observe his play like I'm watching him, what he contributes to Golden State.
Yeah.
So
they got him playing the 4 too, which is crazy. But I think they'll switch it up a little bit. This is starting lineups that I've seen
they're not
online.
gonna put him at the
but
4
they might,
tonight.
Yeah, they might put him at the 3 with Draymond at the 4, and then Quentin Post or Looney.
They're definitely going to put him on Bane. You got to stop Bane because, like I told you, Bane is a wild card.
Well, Bane's going to be the one guarding Curry. You don't think?
No, I really think Ja's going to take that assignment.
Okay,
but I know that you're going to have to focus. Somebody got to play on Bane.
Yeah.
Because
he's going to go off.
He's going to get loose, bro. He will get loose. I'm big on him. I'm big on him. He's a.
You seen
He's
this
a
man's
dynamic
shoulders?
Yeah,
That man is
he's
big,
a rip
boy.
for a little light skinned, little high yellow guy, right? He's ripped.
He's ripped, boy. Hey, but seriously, if Edie could go off, it's lights out.
Yeah.
Nobody really stands out in the stats here. Obviously, Steph Curry leads the team in points. That's all I see there. Triple J blocks, obviously. Pippen Jr. leads the team in steals on the Grizzlies. That's pretty cool. Love to see a son of a legend playing out there. So,
and the Warriors are healthy.
Yeah. No injuries that are notable
To neither team.
to neither team.
Oh, let's get it.
No
This is gonna be a
notable
dogfight.
injuries.
This is
No
gonna be a
notable
dogfight.
injuries.
These two gritty people too. It's gonna be a dogfight.
Yeah, that's the
gonna be
game
dogfight.
I gotta watch it, and it's on at 10:00. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not sleeping tonight, boy.
No, well, you ain't, but I am.
Nah, I'm watching that. All right, so we'll move on to tomorrow's game. Again, we record Tuesday, so tomorrow is Wednesday for us. But when it comes out, these are Wednesday's games. So 7:30 is the Bulls and the Heat. We kind of went over this before. Bulls won the series 3-0. Heat don't have Jimmy buckets anymore. Terry Rozier's on the team, but he doesn't get many minutes
they don't
for
need to
some
give him
reason.
nothing, bro. We can watch this.
Jaime Jaquez,
listen.
41 points in 41 minutes the last game.
I don't care. We can go ahead. We can go ahead and get this game out the way.
All right, go. Tell me.
Bulls.
Yes.
We going to get
I
this
see the
game
Bulls.
out
Hey,
the way. We get this game
Let
out
me
the way.
tell you, Giddey is going to go crazy. And Buzelis, their power forward, Matthias, I think it is. He's wicked, bro. He's their rookie. Nasty. All right. So we both agree.
Giddey was always a diamond in the rough, bro. He was always a diamond in the rough.
I was
Even
so
when he was on the
upset
Thunder,
that they got rid of him on the Thunder. Something notable in injuries.
Well, listen, was it a good decision or a bad decision?
Well, I mean, he had a lot of stuff going on in the background.
See, there we go. There you go. They tiptoeing around the question.
Thunder's number one, so it's not a bad decision. And they got Caruso, so good for them. I think both teams won in the trade. You know what? Giddey needed a better place to play.
Both teams absolutely won.
Giddey was ready for a bigger role.
Well, he took the Bulls to another level too.
Yeah.
So,
notable injury: Lonzo Ball is injured, not likely to play.
That is just normal.
But if he was playing, it'd be game over, like twice as bad.
Why?
Because Lonzo Ball is like the best on-ball defender in the league. That guy is nasty on-ball defense. Maybe Dyson Daniels is better.
Okay.
3 steals a game is wild.
Right.
I don't think anybody's ever done
You want
that.
me to tell you something?
Tell me.
For this guy not to be known for his defense, Luka gets quite the amount of steals.
Now he's a Laker. Now
No.
you're talking about, Luka.
His defense, I said for his defense
Yeah.
overall is lackluster. but he gets steals.
Yeah, he probably plays the passing lane pretty
bro,
good.
He gets steals, bro. He definitely gets steals.
All right, the Heat got Hero, Wiggins. If Wiggins shows out, Adebayo had an off year this year. It just seems like I didn't see him really show out at all. But yeah, we both agree the Bulls. Yeah. No argument there. We'll make that one quick. Next, Kings, Mavs. I think we can make this one quick too.
Yeah, we're getting Kings. Go. Let's go. There's nothing to talk about with
Malik
the Mavs.
Monk's out, but that's not too notable.
Oh, on the Kings, yeah.
Yeah, on the Kings, and then Kyrie's obviously out on the Mavs, so there's no chance for the Mavs.
I give a huge shout out to Max Christie, man. Max Christie, he left the Lakers.
Former Laker.
Yeah, he left the Lakers as one of the future kids who they had a lot of high hopes in, and he went over there and he's doing quite well. So shout out to Max Christie.
So 9-10 here, and then the Bulls and Heat are 9-10 as well. That means that the Kings would be playing. Who do we say was going to lose? Kings would be playing the Grizzlies.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a good matchup too, actually. So let's make this one. Well, we'll try to make this one fast. So the Kings do have Levine, DeRozan, Sabonis, the league leader. Sorry. in rebounds per game.
Okay.
He's great. And then they got a good backup center there, Valanciunas. He's 7 foot.
Wow.
He's a good boy, guy. Keon Ellis is their starting point guard, which is maybe a kink in their armor. Keegan Murray's pretty solid. Now
Keegan Murray is pretty solid. Yeah.
Back to the Grizzlies. I think Sabonis can give Edie trouble because he's experienced and he's big bodied.
I tried to tell you.
He's like 6'11", so he'll give Edie some trouble.
He's weighty.
He knows what he's doing.
He's a big boy too. Yeah. He's a heavy guy.
Oh, Sabonis, his dad used to play. His dad was nasty.
Yeah,
Arvidas.
He's a big guy.
So all that being said, I would say Grizzlies would take it against the Kings.
Yeah, but, no doubt.
Okay,
no doubt.
We're in agreement. DeRozan, Levine, don't matter. All that firepower.
No.
Okay, so the Grizzlies would win on the 9-10, we'll say, because that's going to determine their next matchup. All right, and then we got the Bulls versus... Wait, no, Bulls won. Sorry about all that. The Heat versus the Magic. I say the Magic win.
Yeah.
All right. We don't have to go over that one too much. Do you want to go into that one at all? I just think the offensive firepower is impossible for the Heat to cover there. Banchero will be kind of negated by Adebayo if Adebayo plays the 4.
Then now we got to go back to experience in these moments.
The Heat, yeah, but they don't have Jimmy. Khalil Ware is a wild card here, so he's a 7-footer. He just got drafted this year. He's a rookie.
I don't think Adebayo and Hero needs Jimmy to already be accustomed to the playoffs. You know what? I'm gonna say the Heat.
You think the Heat's gonna beat the Magic?
I'm gonna say the Heat. If the Heat turn on, bro, you're not gonna beat the Heat.
All right. So here's our first disagreement.
The Heat.
If the Heat turn up the Heat. Now this is a one game, so it's not a 7-game series.
Yeah.
You win and you're in.
I'm gonna say the Heat gonna want it more.
Honestly, it doesn't matter who wins because they're losing against the Cavaliers. But for the purpose of
who will get the lid for a moment
conversation, since we are disagreeing, let's break it down a little bit. So we'll go over the roster real quick. Magic, we already went over. Corey Joseph, KCP, Franz Wagner, Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr. The Heat starters are Hero, Burks, Wiggins, Adebayo, Khalil Ware. Question mark here is Khalil Ware to me. Burks, also a question mark. KCP's going to lock up whoever he plays against. Corey Joseph.
You can't say that.
You don't think so?
You can't.
You don't think he'll lock up Tyler Hero?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't. He'll slow him down.
No.
No.
Tyler's good.
He is very good. I'm not taking nothing away from him.
And I'm not taking nothing away from KCP either.
I'm
just saying, I just know the matchup is going to be great, but I just think Tyler's going to get the better.
You know what's crazy? This matchup might not even happen if we're wrong about the other stuff. But
correct.
All right, so we'll go. Honestly, I think it's a pretty close to wash from the starters. Wendell Carter, Khalil Ware. Wendell Carter's going to win out that matchup.
But you bring Duncan in. We got Duncan.
Yeah. Dunk. Well, his 3-point percentage has been down.
It's okay. He can be streaky.
And you got Slow-Mo. He doesn't play many minutes. And then Jaime Jaquez.
Honestly, never liked him.
Kyle Anderson?
Never.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't
he's an
think
NBA
there's a
player.
way.
He can beat me.
I don't think there's a way for the Heat to beat them, especially with the depth they got. They got Black off the bench, Cole Anthony off the bench, Isaac off the bench, Bataze off the bench.
Mm-hmm. Never even heard of no Bataze.
He's a good defender.
Never heard of him.
He leads a team in blocks. I think he has like 1.3 blocks per game.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
For somebody I never heard of to lead their team in blocks.
Jonathan Isaac is a great defender.
Jonathan Isaac is
and he's
a great
tall.
defender. Yeah, he's long.
Yeah.
He's long.
Yeah.
I'm still going with the Heat.
Yeah. Franz Wagner, 24 points per game. And Banchero's at 26.
Still going with the Heat. If Adebayo have a prime Adebayo game, there's nothing that the Magic can do.
All right. All in all, we'll check mark the Heat just because I'll defer to you on this one.
No, we can question mark that.
No, because we got to know who's going to be the matchup.
We really don't. That's why we have.
Well, we know who's going to lose the next. Well, we're talking about the next matchup too, so we got to decide who we're going to talk about. So, I believe the Magic would win that matchup if that matchup happens.
Okay.
I know it'll be a good game because Wiggins is nice. Hero's really good. Adebayo's had an off year, but maybe he shows up in the playoffs. Like you said, that experience means a lot. Wiggins has a ton of playoff experience.
A ton.
Yeah. So, and Jaime Jaquez is playoff experience and
you
good.
throw
41
Duncan
points
Robinson
in 41
in there.
minutes.
You know what?
Duncan Robinson on defense.
Duncan Robinson and Tony Rozier because they're both streaky shooters, bro.
I don't think Terry Rozier's getting minutes right now.
Maybe he will.
I think he had like a gambling thing going on.
Maybe he will.
Yeah.
Gamble on him, Coach Spoelstra. Gamble on him.
Well, yeah, and the coach too. Coach Spoelstra is a very good coach.
Yeah.
So if anything leans towards the Heat, it's definitely coaching.
Yeah, he coached old
and
Goat.
I can agree to that. Well, Goat tried to get him fired.
Hey, he coached the old Goat. You do what the Goat says, you got to go.
All right. So we'll say the Heat, but me and you definitely disagree. I would love to see that matchup. I'm sure I'd win that if it happens.
Okay.
I'd like to see what the percentages are on that and stuff.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. But the Heat, I bet you that's just because LeBron used to play for them, huh?
No.
You got a little
No. No, it's just I'm weighing everything right now. I'm definitely weighing. Like I said, I can't take nothing from the Magic, but I'm looking at the moments. Like you said, experience got to do it a lot too, man.
Yeah, and
These
the coaching
moments,
does too.
Yeah, the Heat has been in these moments.
It's going to be a very close game, so it's not like
that might be a dog. It might be a dog fight with them too. Correct.
There's no way. Yeah, no, you got that one. That's fine. Next game on the 19th, we got two series starting. That's the 7-game series. This isn't the play-in anymore. So Pacers Bucks. A couple of bits of information here. 1-3 versus the Bucks. The Pacers lost the season series. Lillard is still questionable.
Okay.
With those blood clots. Prayers go out to him.
Blood clots? What?
Yeah, he has blood clots.
Where?
I think in his shoulder.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I think anything blood clot related is not good.
No, they said it was lower. Maybe I think they said it was below his heart. So maybe like thighs. I could look it up. But yeah, he has blood clots. They're hopeful he'll be back. But I don't think they'll have an issue against the Pacers. We can talk about it, though. Honestly, this is my team. So I'm going with the Bucks. I'm gonna hop in and give my take real quick. And thank you for that. Giannis can carry a team 4 games.
Get out of my head, bro.
You're about to say that?
I said it.
Yeah, he's called the freak for a reason. They won 8 in a row. His stat lines are just completely ridiculous. He is completely checked in right now. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to get past whatever people are putting on him.
Yeah.
A little other tidbit, they did win the NBA Cup.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they have championship experience.
Yep.
Most of the team that matters is back.
Even Kuzma got championship experience.
Did he win with the Lakers?
Yeah.
The bubble?
The bubble.
He won that?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was there for that one.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that was
we'll go over-
KCP.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, we talked
KCP,
about
Danny Green.
KCP's just getting rings, boy.
That's what I told you. I told you that KCP.
So I see a problem with size with the Pacers versus the Bucks because Miles Turner is big, but nobody else on their roster is big at all.
But you got a bunch of physical guys like Neesmith and how do you say it? Mathurin?
Benedict Mathurin, yeah. He's
Mathurin
nice.
and Siakam.
But Siakam's like a great value Giannis. He's like a baby.
Like
Giannis.
I said, that's size. Those guys are
He's
long.
got a good three-point,
they're
too.
physical long guys.
They can't guard Giannis.
But they're not going to stop the Bucks. I'm just trying to give them some type of,
Oh, yeah. So, assists, third in the league.
Yeah, Halliburton. Yes.
And then blocks, second in the league, Miles Turner.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And how many points is they Siakam at?
20.2.
20 points?
Yeah, it's a very low scoring team.
Well, because they all contribute. Correct?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That's great.
They don't really have a rock star. Like Halliburton is definitely all-star level talent.
Yes.
Siakam's borderline all-star, but the rest of the team, I mean, even Miles Turner could be an all-star.
He could.
But the rest of the team is kind of just
And shout out to
semi-role
Neesmith,
players.
man. That's our own homegrown talent right there, South Carolina. Shout out to Neesmith, man.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that boy
Well,
from
shout
South
out
Carolina.
Neesmith.
That boy straight here. I don't know if it's Spartanburg or Charleston, but he from one of the two. Yeah, he definitely from South Carolina.
They are a small team. They are the higher seed. ESPN gives them 58.3% chance to win. I assume that's based off of Lillard not being there, but I don't give them any chance to win.
Me neither.
I believe this series will go down 4-1. I'll give them one game. Gentlemen's sweep.
I like that. I'll go with that.
So, couple tidbits here. Giannis, second in points in the league. Brook Lopez, third in blocks in the league.
Yep.
The
Sounds about right.
only weakness we really have on defense that I see is Lopez can get taken advantage of in the pick and roll. He's older. He's like 40, a little slower.
Yes.
But
and you know what? On the other side of that coin,
Halliburton.
Miles Turner is one of the best
Oh, he's good.
big guys at perimeter defense
Yeah, he's
that we
good.
have in the league.
He's quick.
He can keep you in front of him.
Yeah.
So,
And he's got a nice three-pointer too.
yeah.
I mean, I think him and Brook Lopez are probably comparable three-pointer. I don't think there's any way they can put a cap on Giannis.
I don't think it is.
And then after that,
He's
Giannis
too
has
strong,
got these
too
people he
big,
can
too
pitch
good.
up.
Yep.
Gary Trent.
Yep.
You got Torian Prince.
Yep.
AJ Green.
Yep.
KPJ. And
Kuzma,
he has...
Portis. So they do got some good backup. They do got some good role players.
Yeah.
So you know what? Yeah, we know we going with the Bucks. Shout out to the
We'll say 4-1
to the male
Bucks.
deer out there.
We'll see how we do here. We're gonna save this sheet and we'll see how accurate we are.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
All right. After that, the Knicks, Detroit, which I think is gonna be a great series. That one starts. So I don't know if you know, but I'm a big fan of the Knicks. Like huge fan of what the Knicks got going on right now. Couple things to note here. The Knicks. Go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Nah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm sitting here. I'm confused between the two because
Neither of them are a great
I don't
team,
even
and
know.
I'll explain
I don't
that
know
right
who
now.
to pick. I really don't. I mean, you go ahead.
So Detroit, 14-68 last year, and now they turned around and they're what are they? The 5th seed in the playoffs. Bravo to Detroit. Bravo
Yes.
to the coach.
Yes.
Even though they're crash outs, they made the playoffs.
Them
6
boys
seeds.
definitely live up to their name,
That's the
bro.
Detroit Crash
Them
Outs.
boys is the crash house
Yeah.
gang. Them boys crash out gang.
The only one that I haven't seen crash out is Cunningham, I think. So bravo to him, and that dude is nice. Most of the reason they turned around, I'm sure, is him. So the Knicks are 0-8 versus the top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. So Cleveland, Boston, they have not won a game against them. So they're not true contenders, but the team is like fun to watch. Cat, I love where he's at right now. Like I loved him.
You big on him for
I
some
love
odd reason,
him,
and
man.
I'm not sold on homeboy at all. Not
liked
even
him.
a little bit.
I liked him in Minnesota until they brought Gobert and it kind of like put him into the corner. You know what I mean? But now he's like got his own team. Him and Brunson, 1 and 2. Let's roll. Bridges, it's very nice. Hart plays bigger than his size. I think he's 6'4". He plays about 7'2". OG Anunoby is a solid defender, if not above solid. He'll probably be on the all-defensive team. I would not be surprised. Precious Achua off the bench. Not bad at power forward or center. If they don't change up the rotation, obviously, he could be starting. OG maybe off the bench, maybe Hart off the bench. Big question mark here is Mitchell Robinson. He just got back. He's another 7-footer to play with Cat.
Okay.
So they could put Cat at the 4, Mitch at the 5, or just sub him in. So Cat would kind of be in the same role as on the Timberwolves because Mitchell Robinson really don't have a 3. So it'd be a similar Timberwolves. But Cat is nice from outside. Cat will get that shot off, and he'll drain that shot. Remember, this is a 7-game series, not the win and end. So this is actual playoffs.
They play in Detroit.
They are playing Detroit. Yeah, the Pistons, the crash outs. Cat, second in the league in rebounds.
Okay.
Brunson leads the team, 26 points. Brunson leads the team in assists with 7.3.
Yeah.
1.5 steals for Hart and blocks. OG Anunoby 0.9, which is crazy to me that they have less than 1 block, the leader on their team. That's kind of tough. Here's the Detroit lineup. You got Cade Cunningham, Tim Hardaway Jr., Asar Thompson. You know Asar. And then his brother, Amen. They are both ridiculous on defense. They need to get outside shot, and they will be MVPs, potentially. After that, you got Tobias Harris, who's actually like turned his career around over there. Not career around because he's at the end of his career, but nobody expected what he put out this year.
What he contributes, correct.
Jalen Duren at center, and then you got Isaiah Stewart off the bench, the true crash out himself, out king Isaiah Stewart.
Worse than Draymond.
You remember he chased down LeBron that one time?
Yeah, I mean, it was all for the TV, but it is what it is.
Yo, he got elbowed. He had that bloody face.
Hey, LeBron didn't mean to do it. Stop acting like a baby.
Schroeder.
How many times have they destroyed the king going through the hole?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Schroeder off the bench and Beasley.
Malik Beasley.
Yeah, nasty from 3.
So.
Do you see the block Giannis got on him?
I don't even care about that. Who you going
give
with?
Him the shimmy? Oh, for sure the Knicks. You know who I'm going with. I think the Knicks, I think it'll go, because Detroit's way better than we give them credit for. I think it'll go 4-2. I just don't think they have an answer for Big Cat. Jalen Duren, 6'10", Stewart, 6'8". Size matters in the NBA. I don't think they have an answer for him. And then Brunson, I mean,
I'm going with Detroit.
You're going with Detroit?
I'm going with Detroit.
What's the series then?
I'm going to say it's going to go to 7. Detroit
So
going to pull it
4-3?
out. The bad boy Pistons is going to pull it out. 4-3. That's my prediction.
This is nice. I mean, you are on different sides on it.
Yeah.
I would be willing to bet money that the Knicks do not let it go to a game 7. Like, who's the answer for Cat?
Who's the answer?
And if you
can put anybody on him. Really, you can double team him. You got to make the other team beat you. You got to make the other team score. So you can double him and completely eliminate him from the picture. You can put a big guy like Cunningham on Brunson that's just going to take him completely out. And if you want to go even further with that, you will put a sword on him and take him out. So my whole thing is strategy. There's ways to eliminate people from the game. I don't know if you remember, the Lakers don't have a true center. They went to the Mavericks. Look what they did to AD.
The Mavericks don't have anybody.
AD is better than Cat any day of the week, point blank, period. Look what they did to AD.
That's debatable.
It's never debatable. It's not debatable. Cat can't even up to AD, bro.
I mean, right now, I think if you put them both together, I think it'll be a race.
No.
Yeah.
No. AD destroys him.
Offensively, Cat's got way bigger bag.
I'll tell you what, Matt.
Defensively, AD.
Look at all their matchups. If you look at all their matchups, you'll see who got the best of who, and I can guarantee you it's AD.
We could look into that.
Yeah, we'll look into that a little later. We'll dig into that.
Defensively, I will give it to AD all day.
Even scoring, bro. What? Because he can shoot a 3?
No,
bro,
AD can shoot a 3 too, though.
Yeah, but AD is better inside of the 3-point line, bro. AD is better. AD is better
like a back
in the
to the basket
post.
game.
However you want to do it, taking you off the ball, Cat's pretty dope too. But taking you off the dribble, AD,
Cat's
all
soft.
day, bro.
I know he's soft. He has a whole thing about being soft. So you might have a point there.
Big AD, bro.
So what you're saying is double team Cat, but do you?
What?
OG Anunoby's nice.
He's really not
Josh
a factor.
Hart's nice. Bridges
He's really
is
not a
nice.
factor. OG Anunoby's really not. He's some days he has good 3-point games. He can't throw a rock in the water. So
That man will drive to the basket and yam on anybody.
maybe,
He's very tall.
but
Bridges is the same way. He'll hit a bucket from outside. He'll lock you up defensively. He could drive to the bucket. Hart is just an engine.
But then you got solid players, bro. You got Hardaway is solid. You got Harris. Harris probably is not as good defensive. Definitely not good defense. But you got us. You definitely got the Thompson kid. You got Stewart. You got listen.
The only way they pull this out is if Brunson he's getting back from injury.
4-3 Pistons, bro.
There's no way.
4-3 Pistons.
Brunson's just getting back from injury. The only way, and it's even a question mark, if he's not good, they probably still will win. But the only way is if he's not good and they play out of their minds. Cade Cunningham is going to get his buckets. He's going to get his points, but nobody else on offense is going to do anything except for Cade Cunningham.
4-3.
They don't have an offense.
4-3.
They're in it next year.
They're the bad boy Pistons for a reason, bro.
They're not bad boys. They're crash outs.
That's even worse.
All right. There is no possible way that Detroit takes it from the Knicks. But what I will
watch how this
concede
you watch
to you,
this surprise, and all I want you and Spike Lee to do.
Oh yes, Spike Lee.
All I want you and Spike Lee to do is
now.
just tuck tail and sit down, bro. Them boys there, but lick your wounds, lick your wounds, and
Well, I don't really have a dog in the fight. I just like Cat a lot, and their team is offensively great, defensively suspect, I guess.
They definitely defensively suspect.
Yeah,
definitely.
Detroit's very nice defensively.
Yes.
They just don't have an offense, so
They say defense wins championships, right?
they do say that. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna win a championship there.
Well, win the round in this case.
All right, on to the next one. So we disagreed there. We'll roll it back and see. I think the series will still be going on next week.
And I'm gonna concede to you, so pick the Knicks.
Well, we're not going into round 2 yet.
Okay.
So we don't have to concede yet. Next week, when they already, put them down,
okay,
they're sleeping. When we do our podcast next week, then I'm gonna rub it in a little bit.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. So we're gonna talk about the Nuggets now and the Clippers. All right, we're back with our guest. He's a Clippers fan, so we figured we'd bring him in for this part of the podcast.
He's becoming a regular too, man. I like him up there. I think the young ladies out there love him too.
I haven't seen any comments in there, but perhaps. All right. So Nuggets, Clippers. We'll go over the lineups real quick. You got Murray, Brown, MPJ, Gordon, Jokic, Westbrook off the bench, Peyton Watson. Those are only like big players. A couple things stats wise. Jokic led the team in points, rebounds, assists, steals. Third, second in the league. Pure MVP numbers. We already know that. Blocks was Watson, which is impressive. He's like a 6'7" guard / forward, 1.4 blocks.
That just attributes to Jokic's defense.
I mean, Jokic can't do everything on the team. I think he had almost a block a game too.
I won't say you can do everything on the team. Wasn't there like a finals run where LeBron led both teams in all statistical categories?
Yeah, he should have won the MVP even though they lost.
Okay.
All right, Clippers team. Harden at point guard, Dunn. Shooting guard, Powell. Small forward, Leonard. Power forward, Zubac. Center, Bogdan Bogdanovic off the bench. Derrick Jones Jr., Coffee, Simmons off the bench. A couple of points of note here. James Harden led the team in points, of course. Rebounds, Zubac, 4th in the league. Harden assists, 5th in the league, 8.7. Dunn, 1.7 steals, 4th in the league. Zubac, 1.1 blocks. Not ranked that high in the league. All right, Jackson, this is your team, so you'll go last. Zoe, tell me what do you think?
What do I think? I don't see the Clippers walking out of here. You mentioned a player that definitely needs no introduction to that sheet, who is Simmons, who is basically abysmal.
Yeah, he was just on the sheet because everybody
Ben
talks
Simmons.
about him.
Everybody for
Everybody
nothing.
knows Ben Simmons.
It's his year next year.
Yeah,
Every year.
4, 4, right?
He
4, 4,
always
4.
Every year is his year.
every offseason he fools us with a mixtape.
Yeah, man. Hey, do you see he gave up a layup earlier? Hey, Ben Simmons is gonna Ben Simmons.
Oh,
Man. He
my
was in there for a layup. He pitched it out to somebody else. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
bro?
man. He's just mentally not even an NBA player at this point. I don't care what team you trade him to, but I'm gonna go with the Nuggets on this one. I'm gonna call it I'm actually gonna go out on a limb and call this one a 4-3.
4-3.
4-3 Nuggets.
Not bad. I mean, Clippers are a good team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here. I think that Westbrook and Jokic are a great team. I think Jokic is a great player by himself. I think Murray's gonna smoke Harden. Harden doesn't have defense. Dunn will probably guard Murray, to be honest. But if
Tell the
Harden gets
people
put
that.
on him, after that, I don't see how they're gonna contain Jokic. There's nobody on their team that can even. I mean, size-wise, Zubac, but he doesn't have the movement. He can't guard him on the three. Jokic is gonna get his points. That's probably what they're gonna go with. Simmons might give him a little bit of trouble just because of his size and his athleticism. That's why I put him on the list for a mention. Gordon's going to get into his places because they're going to have to double team Jokic. So I say 4-3 as well. I think the Clippers really give him a run. There is a way the Clippers could win, but it's very, very uphill battle for them. Jackson, go ahead.
I think Clippers are going to take it 4-2 because
My goodness.
Harden and Zubac are going to run the pick and roll like nobody's business. Jokic can't guard the pick and roll. Zubac, I believe he has a lot of boards. I'm pretty sure he's averaging like 16 boards per game.
12.6.
12.6. I don't know why I said 16. That's crazy.
No,
My bad.
that's good though.
My bad.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah, you're
good.
He really grabs him.
Yeah. 16 is crazy.
It's your team. You're going to exaggerate a little bit.
Yeah.
We all do.
A little embellishment.
Nothing wrong with that.
12 boards is crazy. That's a lot. Harden.
That's fourth in the league.
Harden these past 5 games is averaging like 29.5. We're on an 8-win streak. Kawhi's healthy. Chris Dunn is, you said top 4 in the league with steals.
Yeah, 1.7.
Yeah, it's crazy. Norman Powell has been looking great this season.
I forgot about him. Yeah, he's
Norman Powell only looked great because the other ones were
Norman
out.
Powell's still been looking great.
Only
He's
because
still
everybody
averaging
else was
20.
out.
He's still averaging 20.
I don't know if that's
Even though
true.
he is.
Derrick Jones Jr. is a high
Derrick
jumper.
Jones
I like
Jr.
him.
is
He's above the rim
athlete.
guy. I like him.
He's
I like him.
crazy.
Yeah.
He played for the Heat for a
Yeah,
while.
I like him. I like him.
Derrick Jones Jr. is
He can jump out the
crazy.
roof.
I mean, I see the point on the threes with Jokic, but I think Zubac and Harden are gonna run that pick and roll like nobody's business. Kawhi Leonard's when he's healthy, and Norman Powell.
Can I ask you a question?
Like a monster. Yes, sir.
Who runs the pick and roll better than Jokic and Murray?
Harden and Zubac
No.
run it better.
For real?
Yeah,
I can't
Jokic
wait. I can't wait to
guard
see
that.
this.
Yeah,
It'll be
I
good.
can't wait
I
to see
can't
this.
wait to see
It's
this.
gonna be good.
Because literally, that's how Murray gets literally loose and gets buckets.
Yeah, but Zubac and Harden,
I'ma see,
Jokic
I'ma
can't
see.
guard that.
I want to see. You're right. Jokic he's definitely a defensive liability. So I'm with you on that one. But
And then
He gets
Zubac can
1.8
guard-
steals per game. He's got more steals per game than Dunn.
well, I mean, if you try to
He's second in the league.
throw it over the top, and I mean, he just hits
Yeah.
the ball. Yeah,
And-
I mean, I
His
said,
blocks,
listen,
his
I said the
blocks are
same
low.
thing.
He's not great at paint
I
defense.
said the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Luka is lackluster on defense,
Yeah.
but he gets
snatch that.
steals,
Yeah,
bro. He
in the
definitely
passing lane.
like 4 steals.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yo, how you do that? Yeah,
How
so
you do that?
yeah, how do
Moving
you
so
do that?
slow, you're like, wait a minute.
yeah,
My man got 80
he's
points
lackluster,
and 4
correct?
steals. What's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on? So who guards Murray? Dunn?
Probably, yeah. I think, but I also think
MPJ is going to get guarded by Powell.
Wait.
MPJ's
Who is Harden?
like 6'10".
Whoever Harden guard is going to shred him too.
Yeah. Bruce Brown. Harden will guard Bruce Brown. We'll see that. Leonard, maybe Leonard guards MPJ. No, Leonard will have to guard Gordon because
He
Gordon's
will
one
have
of
to.
And then when Westbrook comes in,
I thought it was
who's going to
Christian.
guard?
I thought Christian Braun was starting for the Nuggets.
Where's
Oh,
Murray?
Braun, not Brown. Braun.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christian Braun.
Okay.
Christian
Yeah.
Braun's good on defense.
He is good on defense?
Yeah.
Oh, he's guarding.
Well,
he's
listen,
guarding Harden. Now.
MPJ can
I
be
don't know
due
why I
for
said
one
Bruce
too.
Brown. My fault. Guys, my fault.
MPJ can be good for he definitely good for these moments too.
Yeah,
he shines in the playoffs. He
Athletic,
definitely shines
he's
in the playoffs.
6'10".
He
He's
shines
fast.
in the playoffs.
I think he's 6'10". He might be 6'9",
no,
6'10".
yeah, you went a little way too far. Well, 6'10".
Yeah, I don't think
That would
6'10".
make him taller than Looney.
I don't know. He could be 6'10".
Nah,
But I
he's
don't
not.
think
He's
so.
not KD's height, bro.
Let's see.
I'm looking up.
He's about 6'8", 6'9".
6'10".
He is
Your boy
6'10".
was right. I played so much 2K.
You know
I know
what?
these
Yeah,
guys.
we
That's
did
size.
used
That's
to play
just
him on
NBA.
2K.
That's NBA. That's not real life. They always make you taller than what you are,
He's
bro.
got the little shoes.
Bro, he's not AD's height, bro.
He's 6'10".
Bro, he's not AD's height, bro.
Promise you he's 6'10".
AD is 6'10".
Well, look, in 2K he's 6'10". That's what I know.
Okay. Yeah, real life, that ain't true.
no.
He is not tall as he's not the same height as AD,
Michael
bro.
Porter Jr., you know who we're
He's
talking about?
not the yes,
My boy
light
right
skin. Bro, he's not the
Yeah,
same
light skin,
height
yeah.
as AD, bro. There's absolutely no
Well, he's listed at 6'10", so we're going to talk about him like he's 6'10".
Bro, the NBA, y'all
don't
need
care
y'all
what
ass
souls he
whooped
has
for this
in it.
lies, bro. Stop letting people lie about their heights. People put on sneakers, and all of a sudden, that's their true height. Take off the shoes, B.
Dang, y'all were smoking me about 6'10". I was like, nah, I'm
I
pretty
wasn't
sure.
smoking you. I was like,
I'm pretty
maybe,
sure.
but I don't know.
I just don't know how they're going to guard that whole offensive lineup. And look, ESPN said it's 56% for the Nuggets, so it's not
And you
a
know what? That's
blowout.
not even a big,
No,
that's
that's
not
not-
even a
Yeah,
big,
I think-
that's what he thought.
I think
Clippers
Clippers are
good.
contenders this year. Seriously. If we can
I mean,
blow...
they're a good team, but I don't think they're winning.
I'll
the
tell you
weekend
what,
series.
listen. If Harden doesn't disappear like he does in every single playoff series he's ever had in his entire career,
Yeah.
maybe you guys have a high chance. But the chances of that happening after all of the times he's been there and folded the exact same way, I really don't see them being that high.
Yeah. I think if we can get out the first round, we got it. We
Got
a pretty
what?
smooth path. Like,
What you got?
Like, we're high contenders. Like, we
So
got...
if you
From
get
who?
out of the first round, your second round
Y'all not gonna beat us.
The Lakers?
Cap. Y'all not gonna beat us, and you know that. Old Golden Luka.
I wasn't even worried about the Lakers.
There's who's stopping those two?
Luka
Wait,
and Bron.
what? No. Well, we can add the other little guy in there too because
Austin Reeves?
he's a savage now.
Yeah.
Literally,
You'd probably
he's
be
a
playing
savage.
the Thunder if you. I mean, theoretically.
Thunder's a paper tiger. I'm not going to lie. In the playoffs, they're a paper
Using my
tiger.
word now. I don't know about that. I know a paper tiger when I see one, and I know the Thunder are not.
Look.
In the playoffs, I don't think they're making it. Who are they? Oh, no. They have the plane.
Nephew, I love you, my son.
I'm being so for real.
In, bro.
I don't think they're going to make it far.
Okay.
In the
All right.
playoffs. Okay.
Well, 2-3 Nuggets win it.
Well, the Lakers did give them the largest loss that they took this season,
Who?
which
The
definitely
Nuggets?
shows that the Thunder,
Clippers? Oh, the Thunder.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
which shows that they,
Was it the last game?
they're
Just
beatable.
now?
No, and I'm pretty sure
they
it
beat
was
us
the game-
after that, but we beat them the one before.
Wasn't it like the game that Luka was out or something?
No, Luka definitely played. That's what we had.
How many
held
points
Shea.
did,
We held Shea.
How many
the
points did
20s.
Bronny score?
Bronny didn't. I don't think. I think Bronny just made a three. He came in and made a three.
I think-
Yeah.
He came and made a three. That's it.
He did his-
Yeah, they
he
put
did his
them
part.
in. That's how you know they beat the Thunder bad. If you put
If he
Bronny
got
in,
He'll
I
be good.
think-
He'll be better next year. He'll be better next year.
I think
I'm
you
done
got
with you, bro. Oh, that's
I
funny.
just hope in the playoffs Shea doesn't have the whistle like he does right now.
He will. He will.
Like, I hope the refs just, like, disappear.
MVP.
You know
type
what?
player.
He didn't have it in the
Second
first.
MVP.
He didn't have it in that game that they played with the Lakers.
Yeah,
No.
he shot like
Look at
0
they
free
play.
throws.
Look at they
and they
free
lost
throws,
by
bro.
like 30.
over 30. That's right,
Yeah.
30. Yeah,
Damn.
Crazy.
yeah.
Well, if he doesn't get those foul calls. But back to the subject at hand.
Yeah.
Clippers. We believe they'll lose. Obviously, my son's
2-1,
a Clippers.
yeah.
My son's a Clippers fan, so clearly he's going to go
I
for
had
them.
good arguments there.
Not good enough. MVP.
I mean, according
Jokic,
to you, yeah.
MVP Jokic is going to destroy. He's going to destroy every team, but he's going to win this series. He's going to win this series.
Yeah, he's not.
He's going to get his
every
points,
team.
but you can't stop the other players from
You
getting
guys
their points.
disregard that. He will not kill every team.
He's going to drop points.
There's
on
a way
every
to
single
shut him
team.
down,
You
We
can't
saw-
shut him down.
bro.
You can fence him in.
Bro, I don't want to keep going back to my team because I can only talk about what my team has done. Bro, we held him to, I think, 17 points. 17
That's
points,
very
bro.
low for him,
Yeah.
actually. I don't know if that's true, but
I
if
think-
that's true, that's
we-
impressive.
yeah.
No, we could look it up.
I think we
17
saw.
points when he played the Lakers.
That's tough, then.
I think we saw a 30-20-20 game,
Was
and we're
did he have the
going
flu
crazy.
or he had COVID?
Huh?
He had COVID or something?
No,
was
he
sick?
had the case of Luka LeBron Reeves.
He should have had 60 then.
Hey, yeah, picture that.
And we're back.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Jax, for joining us.
Nephew.
All right. Next up, Lakers, Wolves. We already know who you're going with. Probably a
Yeah.
sweep.
Nah.
No, what are you saying?
I'm a little realistic about things. I know we really pummel on the Wolves and stuff like that, but I know they're gonna be coming to fight. So I'm gonna say Lakers in 6.
So 4-2 Lakers. So lineups: Doncic, Reeves, Rui, LeBron, Jackson Hayes. That's the question mark right there.
Or Finney.
Finney at center
They may go with if Finney.
against Gobert,
Finney plays the center a lot, bro.
but against Gobert, he's
Okay.
like 7-1.
He's good at what he does, bro. You know he has the highest plus minus on the floor.
Does he?
Yeah.
But I
For
don't
the
know about
Lakers,
against Gobert. He's 6'7". He can't guard him.
He has no offense.
Yes, true. That's true. That's facts. Can't argue that. Definitely not DPOY this season. You got Gabe Vincent off the bench, who's not great but not bad. Dalton Connect, he's young but he's good.
He can
You're
make a
gonna say
difference.
something about Vanderbilt, I'm sure, but Vanderbilt's only played 36 games this season,
Okay.
16 minutes in each game.
Okay.
He's not really relevant, but in the playoffs he might come in and just light it up. So he's
You know what they've been doing real good with him? He's been like cutting off the baseline to the rim and been able to get those dunks off.
okay.
You know what I mean? So I mean, he just do what he do. All we need him for is basically for defense and rebounds.
Yeah.
But he contributes his little, I guess, points, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he's good at he's okay. He's
So
okay.
a couple of team leading stats here: LeBron points, LeBron rebounds, LeBron assists, Reeves steals 1.1, Jackson Hayes 0.9 blocks. That's concerning to me.
We're not a blocking team.
Yeah,
Definitely
defense
not a
is
blocking
suspect
team.
on your
No,
team right now.
no, just because the blocks ain't there, that don't mean the defense is suspect.
I mean 1.1 steals.
if you can make a person miss over getting a block,
I don't think your defense is great,
huh?
but I think your offense overpowers anybody's defense. If I'm being honest with you, I think they do take it. I think it's I think 4-2 is fair. I honestly think it'll be 4-1, gentlemen's sweep. You got Luka Doncic, who's
Yeah.
a legend. You
Yeah.
got LeBron James, who's a legend.
Yeah,
Reeves is lights out,
yeah.
great defense. Rui is a solid role player. Jackson Hayes is gonna get tore up.
He's there for what he's there for.
He's gonna get
the
tore
lob
up.
threat. The lob threat. You know what? He can't get tore up from somebody with no offense.
All he has to do is.
No, what? Jackson ain't short.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think he's 6'11". Yeah, he could guard him.
And they both skinny. Wait, they're
DF
both skinny, bro.
DFS is the X factor for sure. I don't think you need an X
They
factor,
both
but if
skinny.
there is, yeah, they are both skinny. Yeah. I don't think you need an X factor, but if there is an X factor, it'll be Dorian Finney-Smith, and he is just locked down defense.
Yeah.
We'll go over the Wolves lineup real quick. You got Conley, who is well over his prime.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, who is amazing. You got Jaden McDaniels, who's great on defense. Julius Randle, who does not belong on the Wolves. I don't know why they ever brought him to the
I
Wolves.
don't know where he belongs.
He is not a bad player, but he's on I think a max contract. He should not be there. What they need to do is trade him away.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
Where to, right?
Yeah.
What system
Maybe
does
the
he work
Suns
in? No.
get Durant.
No, you know why I sent him to?
Huh.
The bad boys.
They don't want him.
I sent him to the Crenshaw squad.
He's just getting he's getting paid too much, and nobody wants him
I
that
sent him
much.
to the Crenshaw squad.
Maybe to the Wizards. That's where everybody goes to die. Randall's an NBA player for sure. 100%. He was an all-star. He's not worth the money they're paying him.
I watched some of his high school highlights.
Was he nasty?
Nasty,
Yeah.
bro.
He's just a tweener, man.
Bro,
He's a tweener.
Bro, listen. His high school,
Destroy.
bro, he's nasty,
Yeah.
bro. I swear, bro. And I was like, is we watching the same person?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, yeah, he used to be on the Lakers, so you were a little invested in him.
Hell no.
No, I mean, like, I'm sure you liked him when he got
No,
drafted.
this literally just came up like on one of my YouTube feeds.
Oh, yeah?
Like,
You're like, let me check him
the
out.
shorts showing
Yeah.
how he was, bro. He was freakishly athletic in high school, bro.
Yeah.
Like he was doing dunks that he was looking like Sean Kemp.
Oh, damn, the Rain Man.
In high school.
Give
like
him
with
Rain
the
Man.
dumps he was doing.
Dang.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't
doubt that at
You
all.
get to
And
the
I'm not
NBA
saying
and
he
it's a
shouldn't
different ball
be.
game,
Yeah,
though.
you're playing against top of the
Yeah.
line. Everybody's top. Even the worst player on the bench is
the
still
best parts
great.
of his career is definitely behind him, which was the New York Knicks.
Yeah, I think he did well on. I think he could have done well on the Lakers. They just built it a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know. He needs to find a better home because he's like sort of ball dominant. He's not going to play off ball. He's not going to sit in the corner like Cat did.
That's right.
He's not big, so he's not going to play great defense. He's not great hustle, it
But
seems.
he got good handles. I give him that.
Oh, yeah,
He
for a
got
big
good
man?
He
Yeah,
got good
I think he's
handles,
what,
bro.
6'7", 6'9".
Probably
so
around 6'9".
He's like
but he definitely got good
he's like a
handles.
small forward, power forward
Yeah.
type. He can't play center. He's too small.
He's
And his
definitely a
defense
power
isn't
forward, though.
there.
Yeah.
But definitely an NBA player. He doesn't need to be on the Wolves. Dante DiVincenzo is nice. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, very nice. And
Damn,
Nas Reed.
You upping it up with these guys.
No,
huh?
I'm saying off the bench very nice. I'm not saying starters.
okay.
Wise. I'm sorry. I'm miscommunicating here.
I
I'm
see.
saying for off the bench to have Nickeil Alexander-Walker off the bench, that's very nice.
Okay.
Nas Reed, Sixth Man of the Year last year.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's in contention for it this year. I don't know if he's going to win it.
I don't think so.
A few stats here. Anthony Edwards, 4th in the league in points, led the team, 27.6. Obviously, that's not a surprise. Gobert, 10.9 rebounds, not a surprise. Julius Randle led the team in assists at 4.7. That tells me, just off of that they do not pass the ball very much.
Nope.
I know Conley only gets about 25 minutes a game, but he should have more than 4.7 assists. I think he averages 4.5. AE is ball dominant. Julius Randle's ball dominant. Gobert can't score unless you get him the ball to score. McDaniels is really not a shot creator. He could shoot. He could dunk too. He's freakishly
my
athletic.
boy's spot on right now.
Conley is solid from outside, but he's just not where he used to be. Dante DiVincenzo can make his own shot. He could dunk. He's good on defense. He's a great sixth man, I think, so that's good for them. Steals, McDaniel, 1.3. Gobert, obviously, is high up in blocks, 1.4, but he was not top 5 in the league, surprisingly. I think 1.7 made top 5 in the league.
You got them
this
boys
season.
out there throwing shots left and right.
Who?
I'm just saying, you got people throwing shots left and right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
He got a lot to compete with.
4-2 is fair to me. I believe it'll be 4-1, but we'll stick with 4-2. Okay. There's no way that the Wolves can take it. I'd like to see AE take the leap. Not this year, sir. It's not happening. Especially with Doncic on the Lakers. That's just
when you go
unfortunate.
When you talk like you Michael Jordan, that just speaks volumes. It doesn't speak team player. It speaks I.
Oh, he's for sure an I player. He's for sure. We put up a reel where he was like, his team was the team that Jokic scored 60 on.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, he's the best player I ever seen play besides myself.
Besides myself.
Yeah, come on, bro. He just put 60 on you, bro. But hey, hands down, that man is a dog.
He's definitely a baller. He's a baller.
He will score on you.
But what you need is you need your team.
He's going to score his points.
Because by you just completely thinking about yourself, that's not going to get you over. Not in today's NBA anyway. I can promise you that.
Yeah, it's
some of the best scorers are the best assistants as well.
Yeah, Steph Curry. I'd agree. John Morant knows how to throw the ball around.
Yes, they do.
LeBron James too.
I watched some of
LeBron James,
Durant went to college. I watched some of his college games. He was great at assisting in college.
Durant?
No, Morant.
Oh, I thought you said Durant.
Morant.
Durant
I meant to say Morant. Maybe I did say Durant.
No, I probably misheard you. So yeah,
Morant was good. Yeah,
Morant knows how to pitch the ball.
Yeah, he knows how to pitch the ball.
Yeah, he's a solid team player. He gets Edie involved too.
Yeah.
Lakers in 5, I say. You say in 6. That's fair. I don't see a way, especially Julius Randle is just not
even effective.
them.
You put Rui on him.
That's a huge.
You don't
negative.
even need to put Finney on him. You put Rui on him, and he's all set.
LeBron's not going to have to work on defense.
Not much.
Yeah, he's going to guard Jaden McDaniel.
Yep.
Jaden McDaniel's not going to get much offense.
That's right.
On defense, Reeves is going to guard AE as well as he can. AE's still going to get his points.
Hey, they like each other too, though.
Do they?
Remember they played on the Olympics.
Once you're on the court, it don't matter.
No, but I'm saying they respect each other's game.
Of course.
AE definitely respect Reeves. Reeves a baller. Reeves ain't no pushover. He's a
AE's
baller.
gonna score his points.
Yeah,
There's
rightfully so.
Reeves not gonna stop him. Doncic isn't gonna have to work because Conley. The only time Doncic might have to work, Dante DiVincenzo comes in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way. There's no way because you got to make these guys work on defense to get their offense off.
Yeah.
Jackson Hayes is gonna have trouble at the rim with Gobert, but
I don't know why we don't need him. We don't need him to score at all. We just need him on the court.
Yeah, I'm saying on defense, he's gonna have trouble down low. It's gonna be hard to contain them going to the basket, especially AE when he blows by somebody. You're not having that rim protection there. Not.
You know what? They may
AE
switch
away.
it up. Finney may go. They may put Finney on AE.
I'm sure Reeves will start off on him. It'll be a by jury or whatever you call it. What is it called? Like a team.
Yeah.
Switching up.
We know Finney. Finney.
He's very long. Like his arms are long. He's solid, man. But yeah, at the rim, I say AE.
They got good team defense though. The
35
Lakers got great team defense, like all together defense. Like
I don't think you're gonna stop an all-star like that guy.
You can't
like
say
this guy.
Why do you keep saying you can't stop these people? You can definitely stop these people.
You can contain them.
Well, that's stopping at some point, right?
No, so basically the best defense you could play.
You're not going to shut him down.
Yeah.
But you're definitely going to stop him.
You're going to make it tough on him.
Yeah. Super.
I think he averages
super inefficient.
30. I think he averages 30 on y'all. I said 35 earlier. I'm going to step that back. I think he averages 30 on y'all.
Okay. It'll probably be 15 of 54.
Damn. That's disrespectful.
It's going to be inefficient. He's not, bro. He's not just going to make it rain on. He's not going to make it rain on.
He does have a 3 now. He did.
No,
he did brush up.
Bro, he's a baller, bro.
Yeah.
He's a baller. But you're talking about a team that know they don't got a good center that is all in on their defense as a collective team.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
You know what I
get you.
Yeah,
We're
and they're in a position they're in because of that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That team defense means a lot. You got Vando. You can throw Vando at him. You can throw Finney at him. You can throw Rui at bro. You can put body. You can make him tired. Tire him out. Run him down. Work him down. Tire him out. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-game series for me, 6-game series for you.
Yes,
I'm gonna enjoy watching AE though. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy watching.
I
Lakers
love watching
too,
him though.
But I'm
I
gonna
love
enjoy
watching him, bro.
I'm gonna enjoy the series
bro.
all
He's a
together. I'm not saying I'm not gonna enjoy the Lakers.
He's a dog.
I
He's
love
definitely
Luka.
a dog.
I love LeBron.
Sounds like you like AE a little more. But anyway, on to the next subject.
Not more than Luka. Maybe more than LeBron at this point, but not more.
Oh,
than
that's
Luka.
horrible.
All right, so next is the Thunder versus the 10-7 seed. So in my notes, I put Golden State would be tough, but OKC still wins it. So we'll see who they're playing against. So the loser, what did we say? Magic? No, Heat. You said Heat. I said Magic. So we'll say Heat versus Thunder. We really don't have to go over that too much.
That's you.
Or no, that's East. I'm so sorry. No, my bad. It would be. Who do we say would win? Kings? No, Kings versus Grizzlies. Grizzlies, Thunder.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good call, by the way. That was west, and I went east for some reason.
I'm just sweep. Sweep. Bring the brooms out. Bring the brooms out.
Because they have the height there. They got the
brooms out.
They got Hartenstein. Hold on. Let's go over the lineup real quick. We both agree it'll be a sweep. SGA, Lou Dort, who is locked down on defense. Jalen Williams, great on defense. Chet Holmgren, he only played 32 games this season because he's injured. He's still
warming
prone.
up. He's still warming up.
He's 7'1". He's their power forward, 7'1". Hartenstein's their center, 7 foot. They're gonna lock up Edie easy. Off the bench, you got Caruso, great on defense. Casey Wallace, actually third in the league in steals. They play like a real intercepting defense. So passing lanes a lot. 2 of their players were top 5 in steals. SGA was 5th. Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins. If I'm not mistaken, that's Andrew Wiggins' brother. Very good as well.
Oh yeah, that's his brother.
I believe so. Let me look it up.
I didn't know that.
You want to go over the stats right there?
I mean, we can. You got SGA, 32.7 points, which is first in the league. Hartenstein it's just really difficult to read some of the writing.
Hartenstein rebounds.
What is that?
10.7.
10.7. His 0 looks like a 1 mixed with a 2 and a 3.
I crossed my zeros. My fault.
Assists, SGA at 6.4. Steals, the Wallace kid at 1.8.
They're not brothers.
Blocks, Hartenstein at 1.1, which is not high at all, but it's still effective.
Yeah. No, they're not brothers. I was mistaken. So when I said if I'm not mistaken, unfortunately I am. Yeah, my writing's not great. We've already been over this. Your writing is immaculate. Mine is
I appreciate that.
Horrible.
I pride myself on excellent penmanship.
Clearly I don't. The only team I thought would make it tough on SGA and the Thunder would have been the Golden State Warriors. But we said the Golden State Warriors would beat the Grizzlies, so they wouldn't have to face them. So this would be a sweep on the Grizzlies. I believe Ja Morant will still get his buckets.
Get him out of here.
But I don't think there's any way they could beat
Send them
Thunder.
fishing.
All right, Houston versus the 7th A seed, which would be the Golden State Warriors. In my notes, I put no matter who won, Houston would lose to them. So I think they would lose to the Grizzlies and to the Golden State Warriors.
Okay.
So line up here.
Let's rock and roll with that.
Fred VanVleet, Green, Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, Dylan Brooks, Alperen Sengun. Off the bench, Tari Eason. He's very good defense. Jabari Smith Jr. off the bench. Stats. Green, 21 per game. Sengun, 10.3 rebounds per game. Assists, VanVleet, 5.6. Fourth in steals, Tari Eason, 1.7. Now, this is interesting to me. Amen Thompson, who is a guard / forward, leads the team in blocks with 1.3. How crazy is that?
Well, because he's a defensive animal.
Yeah.
Him and his brother.
Yeah, you're not lying.
They're just...
It's just crazy to me. And there's one other team that did that. But that's crazy to me that a guard... I guess he's a forward, too, because he's like 6'9".
He's a hunter, bro. He's a hunter for that ball.
Yeah. He plays defense. Golden
State.
Him
and his brother, some animals.
Oh, yeah. Golden State is going to take that. But what do we think the series would be? That's my opinion. What do you think?
I'll give it a 4-2.
A 4-2?
Yeah, why not?
I think 4-2, 4-3 is fair.
Reasonable.
So we'll say 4-2. Yeah. I think their defense is good enough.
Absolutely.
I just don't think they're a true number 2 seed.
I think anybody that's there earned it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, if it's there, it's true. It wasn't a lie.
But Golden State's tough, though. Golden State's tough.
Yeah. I mean, what they call it, any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, your team could be that team that take that L.
Yeah.
So,
but in a 7-game series, Golden State's taking them.
Super experienced.
Oh,
super.
Crazy.
Super.
The epitome of championship experience.
I don't know if this experience can overpower the ambition and motivation of the Rockets, but I'm still gonna say 4-2.
4-2 sounds fair to me. And then we said the Thunder on the last one would win. Sweep. All right. After that, we got Cleveland, which is the number 1 seed, who would be facing the lowest seed from what we said, which would be the Heat this time. Cleveland versus the Heat. 7-game series.
4-1.
I don't think the Heat would even pull one out, but we could say 4-1. Lineup: Garland, Spider, Strus, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Ty Jerome, Sam Merrill, DeAndre Hunter, crazy on defense, Dean Wade, Isaac Okoro.
Another crazy one on defense.
Is he Isaac Okoro?
Okoro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I played with him on 2K,
Me
but
too.
I
Me
never
too.
seen him play yet.
Me too.
Okay.
Wait, I think I played with him on 2K when he was on the Thunder though.
Was he on the Thunder?
Yeah,
I thought the Cavaliers drafted him.
Okoro?
Isaac Okoro? He might have got drafted to the
Maybe
Thunder. I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think he played on the Thunder.
Well, I'll look it up.
I think he
Funny.
came in on a trade.
He may have. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, I think
So,
Isaac Okoro played. Maybe
Tristan
I think-
Thompson is still on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah,
Cavaliers.
they just using him like Miami had used Haslam. He's just probably
like a mentor or something. Yeah, I've
come
been
on,
there
guys, we can
before.
do it. You guys can do it. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
Well, I'm about to find.
He's in his
stat.
retiree years. He's probably on the veterans minimum.
He was drafted to Cleveland. He might have gotten drafted by the Thunder and then traded to Cleveland.
Okay.
But he was drafted.
No,
by
I
Cleveland.
really thought he played on the Thunder or something. So I was extremely wrong.
No worries. I've been wrong like 4 times in this
Damn,
episode
that's
alone.
way off.
I almost put the Heat against the Thunder, man. All right, so 4-1 Cleveland. I can't disagree with you. A couple of stats here. Spider points, 24, led the team. Jared Allen, 9.7 rebounds. Garland, 6.7 assists. Spider led the team in steals, 1.3. And then Mobley, 1.6 blocks. That's 4th in the league.
Yeah.
Mobley's very nice.
Mobley a climb on your ass.
Who thought Mitchell was gonna do this with this team? You know what I mean? Like
I don't
when I
think
seen
Mitchell
him
did
go,
anything. I just think the team did it all
well,
themselves.
yeah, but I didn't think he would be a good fit. And he's a great fit. He's an undersized 2-guard that just plays out of his mind.
Well, you know what? I think it's about buying into the culture. And it probably took some time for him to understand exactly what he had over there. He probably went in with the opposite mindset, until he actually got a chance to actually grow some type of, cohesiveness with this team.
Yeah.
Because Garland's
nice.
and but sometimes all it takes for you to do is humble yourself and just understand it's a team game, trust your teammates, and everything else has a way of falling into place.
They have a good power forward center duo too with Jared Allen and Mobley.
Yes.
That's very good on
Yes.
defense. Jared Allen really don't have a 3. Mobley's got a little bit of one.
Yeah.
But those two are lights out. DeAndre Hunter off the bench is nasty on defense. That I still don't think they're a true number 1 seed, but they are gonna mop the floor with the Heat.
I think they is too.
Next up will be the Celtics, and who do we say would win the first
Oh,
matchup?
I forgot about the Celtics.
Yeah, that's why I said they're not a true number 1 seed. Oh, we said
they're
the
not a
Hawks.
true number 2.
No, they should be a number 1.
Who?
The Celtics. No team in the East is. Let me not say no team. They're
Yeah,
mighty.
tread lightly there.
Bucks. All right. So Celtics lineup. So they'll be facing the Hawks in our
Sweep.
scenario.
I don't need stats. We all know who's on Boston.
I gotta.
If you want to, you can go ahead and give me. But I don't need stats.
The only question mark here is health for me because they do have some injury bugs. So we'll go through the lineup real quick. You got Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Porzingis, Peyton Pritchard, Hauser, Horford, and Cornette. Horford's like 38.
Pritchard reminds me of I can say the opposite. The kid from Golden State reminds me of Pritchard.
You're talking about Podemski?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They like 2 unknown sparks that just definitely provides.
Yeah,
for the
nobody
team.
expected that out of
Yeah.
Podemski. He's really bringing it too. Led the team in points, 5th in the league. Tatum, 26.8. Rebounds, Tatum. Assists, Tatum. Steals, Brown with 1.2. Blocks. This is the other team that did it. The guard, Derek White.
With
1.1 blocks.
Yeah.
Crazy that a guard. 1.1
And
is not very
he's super shorter
high.
than Thompson.
Yeah, he's like 6'4".
Yeah, he's super smaller. He's super small.
It's surprising. I think Porzingis did lead the team in blocks. He just didn't play enough games to be. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Porzingis is crazy good on defense. We really don't have to break this one down much. Trae Young might not even get his points here because they're so good.
Nah, I think they're going to smother him.
Derek White, Drew Holiday. The only time you could score is when Peyton Pritchard or Sam Hauser are on the floor because Drew Holiday.
Probably, and that's still a probably.
And then Dyson Daniels could lock up maybe Brown.
Maybe.
But like Dyson Daniels can't play all across the floor. So it don't matter that the Hawks might win the game against Magic. There's none of those teams can beat the Celtics. The only team in the East that I could say the first seed Cavaliers because I know you're going to argue that.
Absolutely.
The only other team in the entire East that could even compete with them is the Bucks. And that's if we have Lillard back.
Okay.
And I think we are going to get Lillard back. I'm hoping we are getting Lillard.
Yeah, prayers for him, man. I hope he do come back. He
Um,
loves these moments, too.
Oh, yeah, he's great in these moments. Dame time, all that. Remember the playoff shot he hit on...
Westbrook.
No, he hit it on Paul George. Where it was back, and Paul George said, I don't care what
That's
you
right.
say.
That's
That's
right.
a
That's
bad
right. That's
shot.
right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
All
That's
right.
right. That's right.
So we completed our playoff, and now...
But Westbrook and Paul George is on the same team.
Oh, yeah, it
Dame
was the
and
Thunder.
Westbrook was battling that. Yeah, they was
It was the
battling it
last
out.
second, and he was like at the hash mark.
Yep.
He put that thing
Yeah.
up. He called game, boy. So we finished up the playoffs. Let us know what you guys think.
Yes.
If you guys disagree, please. Especially with the Heat Magic, if that happens. I'm pretty sure I'm right. We'll see, though.
Yeah.
So we talked about Get Your GOAT last time, but we didn't get to do it last podcast. So I'm going to show you a video, and we're going to see how you react to it. Let me find it.
Oh, you into these games, huh?
Well, it's like a little segment. I was trying to get a little segment for you.
Okay.
So I've
see
been
what we doing
saving these videos, boy. I'm not even joking. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna put it up on the screen for y'all too, so you can see. So we'll split me off. You'll get to see his reaction and watch the video at the same time.
You just gotta match physicality with physicality.
Line the vote.
I can't speak for nobody but myself when it comes to that. I'm a football player, so I don't mind physicality, to be honest.
A few moments later.
I don't know what happened there.
He's a football player.
I don't know. Football players get hit too.
He don't mind physicality.
I don't think he does. Hell, at this point, he should mind it though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hey, he was down on the ground like he got hit by a doggone semi truck.
That was yeah. He went too far with that.
So we'll go.
Come on, Brian. You can't be doing that, man. Good day.
So this will be a segment we do. Get your GOAT, because LeBron's his GOAT, and I'm trying to get his GOAT by showing him videos of his GOAT doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get
Get Giannis?
Giannis. I'm gonna get him. I gotta look somewhere for something.
Giannis does funny stuff all the time.
I'll find something.
Hey, there's a video. I'll put it up right now, actually, where he blocks Malik Beasley. And Malik Beasley always does his little shimmy when he makes the shot. And he blocks him like hand for hand. Bang. And he knocks him down onto the ground. And then he shimmies over him. Like
That's sick.
But he tries to help him out after that. And Malik Beasley used to be on the Bucks.
That's
so,
right.
like, they're friends.
Yeah.
But Malik was not having it, boy. He kept slapping his hand away and stuff. But they're good now. They hugged before the end of the game.
It was at the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
It was at the heat of the moment.
Well, that wraps up the playoffs.
Yes.
Do you have anything to add for this week's episode?
Man. Hey, man. I just appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been rocking with us. We just gonna keep pushing. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing and dropping content that y'all gonna appreciate. And once again, like, share, subscribe.
We got 44 subscribers. At 100, we'll give away that $100 gift card.
And
we're almost halfway there. Help us get there.
Don't shy away from criticism and throwing some suggestions in the comments. Definitely.
Yeah, we would love some.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, it was great to have you again. We'll see you again next week. We'll talk about the Magic beating the Heat next week.
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. I'm standing 10 toes on mine.
All right. I'm going to be up late tonight watching these games. Enjoy the games. Enjoy y'all's Easter. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you again next week.
Yes, sir.